Hello people, my name is Homero. I'm going to show you the way I did to solve this problem. We are asked to find the net force exerted by two particles in a third particle, Q3. Q3 is 54.5 nanocoulombs and it's placed between Q1 and Q2. Q3 is in the negative x-axis, minus 1.115 meters. Q1 is 10 nanocoulombs negative and is located in the x-axis, minus 1.745 meters. Q2 is 37 nanocoulombs and it's at the origin. We consider this number to be our constant K. Now we're going to place the xy coordinate and place Q1 in the coordinate. So Q1 is minus 10 nanocoulombs and the x coordinate for Q1 is negative 1.745 meters in the x-axis. Then we're going to place Q2 in the origin. Q2 is 37 nanocoulombs. Now Q3 is between Q1 and Q2. Q3 is 54.5 nanocoulombs and it's placed in the negative x-axis at negative 1.115 meters. It's in blue. Now that we have placed our charges in the diagram, we're going to use the electric force formula, which is absolute value of the force is equal to the constant K multiplied by the absolute value of Q1 multiplied by the absolute value of Q2 divided by the distance squared between the charges. So in this case, we take the force between 1 and Q3 is the constant multiplied by the Q3 charge multiplied by the Q1 and divided by the distance between Q1 and Q3. In this case, the total distance is 1.745 and we subtract the distance between Q3 and the origin to get the distance between the two charges in question. Now I do my calculations and I get that the answer between Q1 and Q3 is 1.24 times 10 to the negative 5 newtons. And this is correct. Now for the other force, I have to do the same thing, but the only difference is that I don't have to subtract the distances because it's only from the origin to Q3. As you can see, for both of the cases, we are using the formula K multiplied by the absolute value of Q1, absolute value of Q2, divided by the distance squared. Is the same formula for both of the cases. Now I'm going to type my answer for Q2, Q3, the force between those particles. So it's 1.46 times 10 to the negative 5. Now, if you analyze the repulsion and attraction principle for electric charges, both of the forces are pointing to the negative direction in the x-axis. And finally, I'm going to add both of the forces to get my result. The result is going to be negative because the forces are pointing to a negative x direction. This is based on the principle of attraction and repulsion between the particles. Okay, now I'm going to plug in my answer. It's negative 2.7 times 10 to the negative 5 newtons. I hope you enjoyed this video and it's going to be useful for you. And continue doing homework with Mastering Physics. Goodbye, my friends.